Okay. Well, this is my only torpedo in the front tube, so better hope this works. Let me just double check and make sure. Yeah, we definitely can't go on the surface with the deck gun. We can't use the deck gun. These guys are all very tired. You can go to sleep. Whoops, wrong one. Wrong way. Okay, there we go. We do have a medic, so I'll pop him in there because he helps people to get awake again, or recover their stamina, or however you want to call it. Alright, let's speed things up a little bit. Doesn't look like it's spotted us, no searchlight. Not displaying any weaving behaviours. Okay. Which is around 10 degrees away. Oh, that was lightning. I thought he's spotted us then and fired a star shell or something, but it was just lightning, so that's okay. Okay, open tube 3. Double check everything. So 90 degrees, which is pretty much what we'd expect. I'm going to aim for the middle. And fire. Okay. Now if this doesn't work, we do still have the last 2 torpedoes in the rear, so let's move this ways. Just so we can get ahead and take some more shots if necessary. And I'm going to watch this from the vantage point of the conning tower. We can actually go from here, actually, just so that we know it's going to hit. Where are we? Actually, this red clock thing will be out now because we didn't change the range. Hopefully the range won't have too much effect on the actual solution. I think it makes maybe 1 or 2 degrees difference with where you fire. But I don't know. We may have already missed. Let me go to the external view actually. Where is it? Oh. There it is. We have missed, look. You can see the wake. We've either completely missed. Or it's gone underneath, which is just great. That's just great. I'm not having much luck with this guy. What can I do? Well, I can try again. I don't know what keeps going wrong. Okay, so now I need to turn so my rear is pointing towards him. Alright, stop, slow down. So that means, whoops, that means heading about 40 degrees.
Neuer Kurs 4-4.
There.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
There we go. Okay. Alright, last 2 chances now. One Type 2 and one Type 1. Great. Doesn't fill me with much hope, especially with the Type 2 being there. Let me cheat a bit. I'm going to cheat a bit. It's the end of the patrol, pretty much. We've got only two torpedoes left, so we can cheat. He's going to be about 1.3 kilometers away when we fire, so let's just dial that in. We know he's going to be pretty much at 90 degrees away. Maybe a bit more than 90. I keep going to the periscope screen, which is silly. Silly me. Okay, 180, a little bit more than 90. Good. And maybe I did it too fast this time, so let's try 3.5. Let's split the difference between 3 and 4. We'll go for 3.5 knots. Okay. Where is it? Where'd he go? Nearest contact. 2, 3, 4. There, okay. Possibly my boat is moving around as well in the waves, and that could be causing some problems. Come on, come on. Let's just do it from this screen. There, okay. I'm not using the periscope, you silly thing. Right. Okay, here we go. Last chance. Tubes are open, everything's still looking good. Fire 1. What was that noise? Like a splash. And I'm going to fire the second one about now. Okay. Yeah, splash again. It must be where the torpedoes hit the waves as they leave the boat. I'm lost again. Where's the rear of the cocking boat? Oh, it's over this way. I can't remember which one I fired first, the Type 2 or the Type 1 now. This is just a shambles. I'm sorry, everybody. Ah. Let's just stay in this view, because at least we know from the red mark when the torpedoes should be hitting. Oh, we've got a notification here that something is happening. Are those two docked to sea? Come on, please, please. Time's up for the first torpedo. And that one definitely didn't hit. Maybe the second one will, although I'm doubtful. Come on, come on, come on. No. Well, sod it. That's 7 torpedoes I've just wasted on this guy. 7 cocking torpedoes. I don't understand what I did wrong. I guess maybe a few of them would have been malfunctions where they went too deep, and then maybe also a combination of errors on my part. Yep, definitely missed. Okay, well, we are now completely out of torpedoes, so that does mean we can go home. Home, 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 home. Alright, let's go this way. Through the Lesser Antilles, or the Kleiner Antillen. And then we need to be going this way. And then this way. And I've forgotten where we need to dock. Where's our home base? Lorient! Lorient! I thought it was Lorient, I just wanted to double check. It's been so long since I've been there. When did we leave? We left... Whoops, wrong one. We left on the 3rd of February. The date is now the 11th of March. So it's been over a month. But it is time to go home. We'll soon be back in port to enjoy the attentions of the lovely French ladies who live there. Okay, let's see. We have... It's showing a maximum range of 4,300, but that's only because we're recharging the batteries. In fact, we can stop doing that. Okay, so maximum range is 11,508 kilometers, and our distance to the target is 8,526 kilometers. So we should get there with about 3,000 kilometers worth of fuel to spare if all goes well. We still have deck gun ammunition, so if the seas calm down and we spot anything, we can still attempt to engage it with the deck gun. But that's it as far as torpedoes go. So I'm going to head off across the Atlantic, and I'll come back if something of note occurs or if we reach home. Okay, I have gotten most of the way across the Atlantic with no contacts. I'm now close to Spain, and we have spotted a neutral ship. Bearing 005, long range. And there it is, all lit up since it's neutral, because it doesn't want to be torpedoed to death, which is fair enough. Let's see if we can have a look at it. So obviously I'm not going to be attacking it. It is long range. Look how far away it is. Here it is. It is Spanish, of course, because we're near Spain. So, don't know where it's going. Presumably it's heading off to South America, maybe, or the Caribbean, to ply its trade there. But I'm going to avoid it. I don't want it to spot us and potentially relay our coordinates to the enemy. I don't know if that's actually possible in the game. But it is nevertheless a concern. So hopefully it won't spot us at this range. Spain's a fascist country at this period anyway, so I don't know why it would do that, but still. Better safe than sorry. Okay, well that was just a quick update, and to let you know about what we've seen. The weather now is beautiful, so if we do come across any enemy shipping while it's still like this, we can fire some shells at them. So let's hope that happens. And I'm going to try and steer clear of Spain as much as possible, because Gibraltar does have an airbase. What is the year? It's March 42. The lighter yellowish lines are for, let me get rid of this. Allied air coverage 1941 is the lighter line you can see around Spain. Dark orange is the 1943. Doesn't say anything about 1942. So I don't know if it suddenly shifts in the game when you reach 1942 to that line, or if it gradually expands during 1942. Who knows? But nevertheless, I'm going to try and steer clear of Spain. and I'll come back when hopefully we reach home. Okay.
Ein Drittel Fahrt voraus.
Right.
Ein Drittel Fahrt voraus.
I am now here. My navigator is saying the maximum range is 2,551 kilometers at this speed. I've switched down to the lower speed, but I just got an alarming notification which said we're out of diesel fuel, sir. I can still hear the engine going, and we still appear to be moving. So this could be interesting. We still have battery power, so potentially we could get near enough to the dock in order to actually dock by going underwater. I don't know if we'll actually be able to get into the dock because it's, as you would imagine, it's fairly shallow in there, and we can only use the batteries while we're under the waves. But okay, I'm gonna see how it goes, I guess, and I think we should still be okay, but I will come back once I find out. Alright, well, we did make it, so clearly my CO doesn't know what he's talking about. Either that or maybe we were running on fumes, I don't know, but according to the navigator we've still got about 700 kilometers worth of fuel on board, so who knows. But yep, we're here in Lorient. We have returned home. There's another U-boat just sitting there with all its crew standing around doing nothing. That's nice. Let me try something actually. There is a command somewhere here. Crew on deck. What does that do? Oh, watch crew. Man the deck gun, man the flat gun, man the... Oh, okay, I see.
Seewache auf Brücke.
Gefechtsstation aufheben.
Flak sichern.
Flak festgemacht.
Deckgeschütz sichern.
Geschütz ist festgemacht.
Gut gemacht, Männer. War verdammt gute Arbeit.
Ruht euch aus, Jungs.
Haben Sie eine Zigarette für mich, Herr Feldwebel?
Hat jemand Feuer?
Okay, that was good. I don't know what that meant. Something about a cigarette at the end, someone asking for a fag, as we Brits call them. I don't mean something else in the US, but let's not talk about that. Okay, well, time to head into dock. While my boat is doing that, let's talk about the story of the patrol. We started out on, when was it? The 3rd of February at Lorient. We left, came this way, and then we came all the way down this way. And around about here we met our first ship, enemy ship contact, which we, or two of them actually. I forgot about that. We met two of them, which we duly sank. I believe we sank them with torpedoes. I don't think we used the deck gun on that occasion. Those two ships were a coastal freighter for 1,869 tons and a small freighter for 2,228 tons on the 8th of February. Following that encounter, we continued onwards across the Atlantic Ocean down to our patrol grid, which was ED99, which was here. A bit of a weird patrol grid. We met nothing in that area, so we decided to, or I decided to head into the Caribbean Sea, and there we met this guy, I think, which would have been the next one, although some of the ship sinkings aren't showing on the map for some reason. But in any case, on the 1st of March we sank a large tanker for 10,191 tons. Following that, on the 3rd of March we sank a modern tanker for 9,179 tons, which I think would have been this one maybe, or maybe not. And then we kind of sailed back and forth around this area, attempting to get over here, sinking things along the way, such as my final one on the 9th of March, a small tanker for 6,327 tons. We also missed a few contacts such as a tugboat, I think I remember trying to get, which I failed. And this small tanker, or I think it was a small tanker, which I attempted to shoot on the surface in poor conditions and failed miserably. And then following that, we did what we've just done, which is sail all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. We met nothing apart from a neutral ship around here-ish, I think. And then here we are in Lorient. So now we can dock, have a shower, get some kip. What's going off over here? Something's on fire. Yeah, get some kip, drink some schnapps, visit a prostitute, and other things which German World War II submariners enjoyed doing when they got back to port. So let's bring her in. My watch crew are revolving like idiots. Hi guys, we're back, we survived. What's that? Some kind of destroyer or something similar. Oops, not too fast. Okay, so where is our little docking area? There it is, you can see all the people. We're not heading straight for it, but that's okay. The ship is making a lot of noise for no reason. Let's get a bit closer and point us this way. And now we can slow down and stop. Yeah! There! Oh, hello! Yes! We're home! We're home, Gunter! We made it! Yeah, there's a lot of nurses. We're over here! We're over here, idiots. Yep, and that's it. That's the end of my first patrol in the 10th Flotilla. Let's have a look around here. What's this guy doing? Saluting! Does this guy have? Well, I think he has. He does! Don't cover it up. You've got a Hitler moustache. You goddamn Nazi. Look at these guys. I don't know why they kind of walk in slow motion. It's a bit weird, but never mind. Machine guns. This guy's drunk on duty. As are these gentlemen. Everybody's drunk around here. Look. Okay. These guys, I don't know what they're doing. Having a Nazi dance-off or something. Halt! Hammerzeit! Alright, yep, that's it. Enough pissing about. Let's end this patrol. Exit patrol. Dock at Lorient. There we go. Patrol number 1. Start date the 2nd of... 3rd of February, because that's in American style date for some reason. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. We ended it on the 1st of April. April Fools. So that is 2 months. Wow. That's a lot of time to be stuck in a little U-boat. Forgot to set our emblem. I must remember to do that next time. We sank 5 merchants for a total of 29,794 tons. Not bad. No warship sunk. No one died. Hull integrity at the end of it was 92.46. And we got a total of 902.59 renowns. Excellent. And my crew earned some medals. Fantastic. Alright. That's that. I shall do the medals now because I'll probably forget to do it at the start of the next patrol. So we've got 1 Iron Cross 2nd class to hand out. And that shall go to one of my officers. Who shall it be? Hermann Schiele, Ernst Rudolf, Josef Ochsler, Rudolf Steinweg, or Kurt Hagenau. I am going to choose this guy because he's a watchman and a gunner. There. Yes, I am sure. You now have an iron cross. Well done. And we've got no promotions, unfortunately. We do have one qualification to distribute. And what am I lacking? That is the question. We don't have a flak gunner, but then I don't really use the flak gun, so it's not that important. We do have a gunner. We've got a couple of helmsmen, and we have a medic. I guess, oh, actually, maybe a radio man. I guess a repair guy could come in useful, actually. I used, when I played this game before and I haven't recorded it, I'm just played it by myself, I usually at this point get another radio man just so the hydrophones are at their full operating capacity. But I think, just in case, I'm going to nominate somebody as a repairman, and that will be a petty officer. And this is the only petty officer we have. We've got a few here actually. Who have we got? Fritz Giersch, Willi Mieke, Gunther Hoffmann, and Victor Mettler. And also Ferdinand Goldbeck, Harro Eckermann, and Heino Hessler. I'm going to choose Heino. Because Heino is a famous German singer. Famous in Germany, I believe, anyway. I don't know much about him. I only know that he has done... one of his albums had an extremely disturbing cover where he's holding a bunch of flowers. You might want to check it out. So, Heino! How do I do this? Drag the icon to... Which one was he again? I've forgotten. This one. Heino. The description. Okay, go. Yes. Right there. Congratulations, Heino. You're now a repairman. And you have 18 war badges to hand out. I'm not going to bother doing that on camera, I don't think. Yep, and that's it. Currently now on 1102, so we can do an upgrade as well. Let's do that. Equipment. No engine upgrades. We can upgrade the battery for... Well, no, we can't. We don't have enough. We've already got the upgraded sonar. We don't... Well, hydrophones. We don't want sonar because it's rubbish. Radar. That's also rubbish. Ah, decoys. We can get a decoy for 250. What about this? We already have the Alberich. And then we're going to add the cow while I remember. So I think the sensible thing to do will be the decoy. Bold 1. There we go. And we don't have enough for a battery. And there's nothing to upgrade on the... Oh, we've got a new conning tower for 500 renown. What's the difference? We get 2 light flaks instead of 1 heavy flak. Well, whatever. Let's do that. Okay, great. And that's that. And that has increased our date to the 1st of May now. So it took a month to do all those upgrades. And that's the first patrol over with. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you hadn't subscribed already. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking and all the stuff that you can do to my videos on YouTube. I very much appreciate it. And I hope you shall join me for patrol number 2, which hopefully will be up and running within a week of this video, I hope. So thanks a lot for watching again, and see you next time.